Are you one of the ones who missed out on the Hyperliquid airdrop and think, oh, there's no more potential in this project? Well, let me prove you wrong. As in this video, we will talk about the hidden potential of this project, especially going into the 2025 predicted bull market. Stay tuned. Well, as you guys might heard, while you've stumbled upon this video, you guys might already know that Hyperliquid just done its biggest airdrop in DeFi history. This was considered one of the biggest airdrop, if not the biggest airdrop in DeFi history, due to its value. According to data, the value of this airdrop during the beginning was more than $1 billion, which is a lot, and has never been done in airdrop history. On November 29, 2024, Hyperliquid distributed their HYPE token. The HYPE token was launched through an airdrop of around 31% of its total supply, equating to 310 million tokens. As you can see, the HYPE token itself will be the native utility token for the Hyperliquid platform, including its blockchain. On its Twitter announcement, it was announced that the Hyperliquid token, or the HYPE token, was live on its own platform. For those of you who might not know, the Hyperliquid airdrop is based on points, which is why it was considered to be one of the fairest and the biggest airdrop in DeFi history. The fairness of this airdrop is due to the Hyperliquid team curating all the active participants. All the participants participated through a retroactive airdrop which started on November 2023. As you can see, the airdrop is based on points, where the points itself is based on the activity in the Hyperliquid platform. Those activities translate into points, where the points itself was distributed by the Hyperliquid team. The distribution period continued until 2024, specifically last month. So, according to this, the ones that participated from November 2023 received a lot of tokens. However, the Hyperliquid team decided to curate everything to detect bots and other cheating mechanisms. Luckily enough, the Hyperliquid team curated everyone participating, and I mean everyone, because they detected 27,000 people cheating through bots and other mechanisms. The points of the cheaters was distributed to real users, which is why it was considered fair by the community. The fairness of this airdrop was supported by the CEO of Hyperliquid, which is Jeff Yan. He made an announcement on Twitter stating he's thankful for the community and that he pushes the value of fairness and a new era of decentralized finance through the Hyperliquid airdrop. After the token launch, he thanked everyone who participated fairly, which supported the value of fairness and decentralization of Hyperliquid. Well, we've been talking a lot about this airdrop, but some of you might not know what Hyperliquid really is. So, let's take a quick look on what it is. For those of you who didn't know, Hyperliquid started as an app, as a decentralized exchange only. However, it innovates itself into its own blockchain using the HyperBFT consensus mechanism. The blockchain itself now supports its own decentralized exchange, which is why Hyperliquid is currently its own ecosystem of blockchains and decentralized applications. Which is why currently Hyperliquid itself consists of a blockchain and decentralized applications, creating its own ecosystem. Because of its own blockchain, currently Hyperliquid stands as its own ecosystem of DeFi. The core value of the blockchain itself is the HyperBFT consensus mechanism, which makes the blockchain more scalable and is less prone to timeouts. This is important for an infrastructure of a decentralized finance ecosystem, because in decentralized finance, high volume are a common thing. So the infrastructure supporting the decentralized finance ecosystem should be able to support the high transaction volume. Currently, the Hyperliquid blockchain processes transactions faster than most blockchains because it has reached 200,000 transactions per second and a 0.2 seconds per block time. This is considered fast because it is faster than most blockchains, even faster than Solana. Currently, it has more than 200,000 users and processes a daily volume of $5.6 billion, which is a lot. Which is why, because of this high volume, it needs a stable infrastructure, and Hyperliquid blockchain supports that. The value that they push forward is community first, which is why they emphasize on the airdrop being fair. Currently, circling back to the airdrop, the token distribution period is done. However, the point system is not, as the leaderboard still exists. This could be a hint that there will be another point mechanism or another campaign or another airdrop. We might not know yet, but it's good to keep an eye on this project, which is why this is not the end of the potential of this project. Another potential that people are not talking about is the similarities between HYPE token and the UNI token from Uniswap. Why do you ask? Because if we take a look at both, it has a lot of similarities between the two. From a perspective of its token launch, its airdrop, its ecosystem, and its decentralized finance application. The UNI token was distributed on September 16, 2020 through an airdrop. This is close to the bull market of 2021, which is why it has similarities with the HYPE token. The HYPE token itself was launched on November 2024 which is close to the predicted bull market of 2025. This is the first similarities, and why in my opinion, the HYPE token can go up as high as the UNI token. If we take a look at the UNI token from the monthly chart, it can be seen that the token went up significantly heading into the bull market of 2021. Until its peak, the token went up to almost 4,000%, which is why, in my opinion, the HYPE token can do the same if the bull market of 2025 decides to happen. Also, looking at the ecosystem of Uniswap, there are a lot of similarities with the Hyperliquid platform. However, Uniswap is still supported by Ethereum, and the Hyperliquid DEX stands on its own blockchain, which makes it better. According to its current monthly chart, it can be seen that the token went up significantly after the airdrop. After HYPE's airdrop, it can be seen that the token went up significantly. However, if you want to compare it with the UNI token, it can be seen that after the airdrop, the UNI token dropped the next month. So if the HYPE token decides to drop, then there might be similarities between the two, which is a good buying potential for this token. If we analyze it using the Fibonacci retracement tool, it can be seen that $5 can be a good buying zone for the HYPE token. However, this is not financial advice, as this is all based on my own perspective. So if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, then it's good to keep an eye on the HYPE token. Overall, in my opinion, there's still potential for this token to go up. However, before buying, it's good to do your own analysis so you're confident when buying the token. Well, that's it for me guys. If you guys find this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you guys are notified when we next upload. Cheers guys!